Good morning, folks. Colton Woods here with your Monday morning motivation, and this morning I am tuning in with you guys from a very unique and special place. We're in the middle of our ranch horsemanship retreat here in Union, Kentucky at the Potter's Ranch, and this evening I've spent some time just out enjoying the sights, taking in all the wildlife nature that's been cruising around. And Joellen pointed me to this special spot up here. Behind me you'll see a shed, a little overlook, and it's known as the Lakota's Overlook. And from behind there you can see the Ohio River, and it's the one point where you can see Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio come together. Pretty unique. But besides that, what's probably even more special about where I'm standing is that right in behind me you'll see this fence, and it just makes up a small corral, and it's something known as a prayer corral, and it's an old Indian burial ground. And being from North Carolina, those things are always pretty neat because we have the Cherokee Indians, and just all across the country that history of the Great American West, the Native Americans, is always something that's been pretty interesting to me. So as I was driving up here to kind of watch the sun go down and take in that one point where those three states come together, and knowing that this same ground was something where a lot of history probably went down, a lot of tradition went down, and where a lot of just unique culture came together amongst those Indians. The one thing that or the Native Americans, if you will, the one thing that kept coming to mind as we go to get our week started off on this, or to get our week started off, was to go out and speak our truth. And to go out and speak your truth and do it in a way that you're kind, but yet you stand up for what you believe in, and that you can have a perspective to where you can connect with other people, and you can try to come from a level of understanding with other people. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to agree with them, but that we come from a place where we stand up for what we believe in, we speak our truth, and we do it in a way that's digestible. There's a lot of ways that we can go about things, and what we have to say is probably not nearly as important as how we say it. That's been a theme here at a lot of our clinics here recently. We spent a fair bit of time today talking about that. And the thing is that it all depends on where our perspective is, and so how we go about projecting our truth. I think it's very important that we go and speak our truth, but how we speak our truth and being kind to one another, being understanding, being respectful about them, yet while still standing up for what you believe in, and being able to be confident and understand why you believe what you believe, and not just doing it because the next guy's doing it. So this week, guys, I want to encourage you to go speak your truth and think about how you speak your truth. Your truth is what you're saying, but how you project that and how you interact with each other was going to make a world of difference this week. So whether it's with your coworkers, with your family, with your children, with your spouse, always know why you're coming from where you're coming from. Spend that time, that deeper reflection, to really ask yourself, why do I believe what I believe? And then go into how can I explain that to somebody else in a way that they can understand it, even if they don't agree with it, but that the thing is that a lot of times, like in our last week's Monday Morning Motivation, we know that our feelings become our reality. And so we have to make sure that if we're trying, we don't necessarily want to spend time convincing one another, but just sharing our perspectives and having an educated conversation. So this week, guys, that was what came to mind as I came up here to spend some time just soaking in the atmosphere of what this great ranch has to bring, and it's a blessing to be able to spend it here at Potter's Ranch this weekend. But guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed week this week. It's Colton Woods with your Monday Morning Motivation. Look forward to tuning in with you guys next time. Y'all have a great one.